Okay, guys, back to school when it comes to selling your home. What am I talking about? The kids are back at school already. Well, today, actually, Wednesday, the 5th of October, is World Teachers' Day. UNESCO organises a global event to celebrate good teachers, a vital role in helping people of all ages. And with that in mind, we're going to walk up or talk up the digital chalkboard and share 5 lessons we've learned about when it comes to selling your home in Fife. Okay, so what do I mean by that? Well, the first one is maths. Was anybody good at maths out there? I was pretty good at maths. Numbers is my thing. Make sure you have budgeted for everything. Mortgage costs are in the news, but don't forget to do your sums around removal costs, agency fees, solicitor bills, and if needed, any allowances for the refurbishment of your new home. The next one I would talk about is English. Choose an estate agent who doesn't talk jargon. Most people, when you think about it, buyers, don't know all the jargon when estate agents mention that in certain schedules and certain descriptions. So it's better to choose an estate agent that doesn't talk jargon all the time. So when selling your home, you need an agent to communicate with you consistently, clearly, and expertly. And that comes down to your communication with your estate agent as well. Do they try and baffle you with science every time you're on? Do they try and make it difficult for you to understand anything? That's probably not the best person to actually choose. And you'll be able to find that out when you actually get them round for evaluation of your house, how they would communicate with you on that level. Also, maybe confirm as well how often they would communicate with you and set out clear guidelines about what you really want, when you really want, and what you expect. That way, there's no confusion in the future if anything goes different according to the plan you've set out and agreed already. The next one for me is history. Look back and think about what made you buy your home. The reasons will be similar to those potential buyers seeking a home like yours. A good agent realizes this and creates a marketing plan with messages around those exact same reasons. So that's why what you loved in your home in the first place is exactly what someone else buying your home will love as well. It's maybe not suits your purpose right now because obviously that's why you're moving on because it's no longer suits that purpose you need it. It might be the fact that you're in a big, huge home now and you're thinking, I need to downsize. But when you first looked at this size of the home, you maybe thought this was the ideal family home for your family to grow up in over the next 20 years. And that's exactly how someone else that buys your house will look at it for the same reasons as you looked at it. And so that's key when creating an active, good, excellent marketing plan, that your estate agent actually gets that same information and that same message over as well. Sometimes that's only going to happen in the spoken word in proper video format. You know, I always keep going on about it in terms of video. It's great when you do videos which are talk-ups, because you can talk about an area and you can talk a lot more in the same time as it takes somebody to read maybe a lot less. So it's difficult to actually put the written word down for what you want to talk about. Exactly what we've got here. Now, I've put in the post what we're talking about, but I've actually added on a lot of information around the singular subjects that we're talking about, the summaries that I've got above. So history, look back and think about what made you buy your house. That's exactly the same reason as the next person's going to buy your house as well. Fourth one for me is physics. Selling your home isn't really rocket science. The formula is simple, but not easy to produce. You need an accurate valuation, plus an expert marketing, or digital marketing, I would say, plus a hardworking and knowledgeable agent. And that equals a successful sale. So selling your home isn't really rocket science, but it needs good digital strategy, good online presence, and also you need to speak to the right audience. Your agent needs to speak to the right audience. It's all very well putting on Rightmove and just going for the scattergun effect and hoping for the best that somebody will see it on Rightmove. But 55% of the audience that, well, actually about 80% of the audience we get now actually don't visit Rightmove at all. So it's a whole different audience. outside of Rightmove. We're hitting that just an agent that uses Rightmove on its own doesn't hit at all. So they're only hitting 20% of the audience that we hit. So we hit about 450,000 people a year in terms of the numbers that we're doing. So that gives you a really good idea about where we are in terms of the audience. So often you'll get somebody to buy a house from different platforms. So you need an agent with a multi-platform strategy, whether they're using their own website and how successful is that? What is the analytics? How many people actually visit your website for your area every single month? At the end of the day, somebody's only visiting our website because it says Fife Properties and they're looking for a property in Fife. That's what it says in the tin. That's exactly what it is. So the 450,000 people that visit our website visit because they're looking for a property in Fife at some point in time. The final one for me is P, physical education. How fit for purpose is your home? That's a toughie. Are there niggly little maintenance jobs that need sorting? Could it do with a declutter to make it look more attractive in the photographs and the videos? And make sure any estate agent you use can provide evidence of their track record by showing you testimonials and reviews from past clients. Also, the one for me is it's not about how many properties they sell in the area. It's more importantly, it's how much more they achieve over the home report than in the area. That's what the key is, because the money at the end often outweighs significantly, way significantly, than the actual fee in the beginning. Often a really good agent will get you that money, so basically all your fees are covered and you're getting cash back in the exercise. So you're effectively getting them for nothing because they're doing a really good job negotiating. And that's it. So if you need any more information, please feel free to contact us and later on, or even message us direct on this post as well. And until next time, guys, I'm Jim Parker for Fife Properties TV.